I'm Shane Schonefeld with Crown Exploration. I'm joined here with Jesus. He is our geologist and engineer here at Crown Exploration. I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about engineer, especially around here. That's a lot of hats you have to put on, right? Kind of what's your day to day look like?
Oh, sometimes it can be a little chaotic. So first thing in the morning, right, you're starting to get calls from the field on, hey, if a pump went down yesterday,
Right.
or
So it's not just current what we're currently drilling. It can be
no, no, of course not. So obviously we got daily production. Somebody has to keep up with it. We got great guys out in the field. Our pumpers do a great job of, taking their measurements and making sure that pumps are running. So every day on a daily basis, I'm either getting a text, call, email. But nowadays, text is the easiest form of communication. So we'll get a text saying, this well is down for whatever reason. And then, coming into the office, whether you have to make a decision or whether we have to change a pump or, how to oil the well sometimes.
right.
Wells produce paraffin, they get clogged up. And then, we'll have our daily meetings, talk about what's coming up as far as new developments. And then, of course, every day we're looking at what is out there as far as, anything that we can prospect.
Yeah, opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Always looking for opportunity. And I know you put a lot of work in those opportunities as well.
Yes, there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that, people don't realize how much time is spent before you can go out there and, punch holes in the ground.
That's right. It's not just simply acquiring the lease. There's a lot of front end work.
Yeah,
Do you even want to acquire the lease?
exactly. And that's where you come to play too, right? Do you want to spend money on that? Because
That's true.
I can come to you with 100 prospects and usually you turn them all down.
We turn a few down, but there are some really gems out there, and that's kind of where you shine as well. Is you're able to kind of paint a picture of potential, what's around there, why this should work, what's the upside, downside, and everything in between.
Yes. So, we don't just come out and try to sell a prospect. My first job is to sell you on the prospect,
Right.
right? If you like the prospect,
And I'm a hard sell sometimes, right?
It is.
Well, we have partners on these, and the last thing I want to do is drill a bad well. So, there is risk involved. You know that. We do try to kind of mitigate that.
Dry holes is something that happens, right? We all
do.
have them. We all do it. You do this long enough, it's part of the business.
Part of the business, and if you haven't had any, you haven't been at it long enough.
Exactly.
It happens.